Hi guys, my name is Alicia Marie. Today I'm going to be talking about how to be comfortable while being alone. I have this experience personally because my husband is in the military and his squadron right now is doing some workups, so that means that every other month he's leaving for a couple of weeks, sometimes even as long as a month, and this last month he has been gone. This last workup was 5 weeks in total, and it's been a little difficult, but I am powering through. I'm getting through it, and I've realized that being alone is actually kind of like a skill. We're so connected to everyone through social media, so we are connected all the time. It's a lot different to actually be disconnected from like human interaction. And I live in Southern California. My family and most of my friends are all the way back in Wisconsin, and so I don't really have anyone close to me right now. I'm kind of in this big city all alone as of right now. My husband will be back in like 2 days, so thank God. But I'm just saying, being alone in a city for a whole month when you have no one like close around you, that can kind of get to you. And I think that this experience, especially with like, you know, the coronavirus and the quarantine going on right now, me being home for pretty much the last 2 weeks straight, with literally not one person to talk to in person, it can like seriously wear on someone. And I also notice around me that I think people are struggling with this so much because they're so used to going out. They're so used to being surrounded by people, and I've grown to be very comfortable alone. I do not need to be with people all the time. In fact, I would say throughout the weeks, usually like my normal schedule is that I go to school and work, and I go throughout my day by myself. At night, I'm with Josh for like an hour before we go to bed. We eat dinner together, but then we go to bed, and next morning we go to the gym together as well. But pretty much majority of the day I'm kind of by myself, and I don't really spend time with friends like that often. Maybe once every 2 weeks when Josh is here. When he's not here, I'm with friends like a little more often, but even then, so like it's still only like once a week, maybe twice, maybe, but that's like not common for me. So I'm very comfortable being alone, and it's not that I don't like being with people. I love being with people, but I am just very determined, and I want to get a lot of stuff done, and I feel like I can't get it all done, like everything I need to when it comes to school and work and this channel and this apartment and my relationship. And so I feel like I can't get that all done if I'm with people all the time. And I want you to know that it is very, there are ways that can make you comfortable with being alone, but you have to like implement them, and you have to realize that you do not need to be with someone to give you your happiness. And I think that a lot of people mistake that, and they feel like not happy when they're alone, and you know, like they feel lonely. Trust me, I have been there, but you want to be able to live for yourself. You know, you don't want to have to live for someone else, like only feel like you're truly living if you have people surrounding you. You want to be able to feel happy with your life and your bond with yourself. You know, like you're with yourself your entire life. It's just fact. Like you're not going to be with someone 24/7, and being comfortable being alone and with yourself is a skill that will definitely make you feel like you're growing up, and it'll make you feel like you can kind of accomplish anything on your own. So I'm going to talk about some of the things that I do. So I do like the obvious, you know, I like have my TV shows, and those help me get through my days. But the really big thing that has helped me feel comfortable with being alone is having tasks. And I know a lot of people talk about staying busy, and yes, like stay busy, but make some of your tasks not only about, like if you have a family, make some of your tasks not only about your family. Have some tasks that like seriously are all about bettering yourself. For example, like normal daily tasks could be to clean up your apartment or your home and make dinner and just prepare things for your family or your husband or your roommates, whoever, your boyfriend. And yeah, like that's gonna keep you busy, but overall the entire time it's all focused around someone else. You should have tasks that have to do only with you and you like feel like you're bettering yourself. Like for example, I started this YouTube channel. I'm a pretty busy person. I have school and I have work. I don't have a ton of free time, but I do have some free time. And I also knew with Josh, like going on these workups, that I needed something to keep me going. Like I needed to do something that I felt like I could focus all my energy on that, and then time will go by a lot faster, and by the time like he's home, I will have progressed by myself, you know, like I'm living for myself and doing something for myself. That was a huge reason I decided to start this channel. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I just thought it would be a fun thing to kind of keep my mind off of other things and just help me find my voice. Maybe like practice speaking because I want to be a teacher, you know, I need to be comfortable with speaking. I know this is like in front of a camera, but still it's the same principle, like just getting used to speaking. Like that's a skill I wanted to learn. And so, and I do feel like I'm getting more comfortable. And so, yeah, I think that having some type of task that's centered around you will really make being alone not so lonely. Like this could be anything. This could be working out, it could be sewing, it could be cooking for yourself. If that's your hobby, just do something that you feel like you can progress and you can like almost document your work in a way and actually see the progression. So for example, like I can look at my channel and see like, wow, I've got 5 videos up, I've got 8 videos up, like I'm really sticking to this, you know? And so that is like the #1 tip I have. Like seriously, just give yourself, like you can call it a hobby, you can call it whatever you need, but do stuff regularly that it's all about you. Another thing that I do while I am alone is that I like look at my calendar a lot, and I'm a planner, so I like to plan everything, and I will write out my calendars for the next couple of weeks, and it gets me so excited, and it like gets me through those couple of weeks when Josh isn't away because I have so much to look forward to. So that's like another tip. Always have your calendar, like mine, I know you can't see it, but it's right there. It's right in, oh, sorry. My calendar is right there. It's right in front of my bed, which is right there. So I wake up, I see like what's coming up in the next couple of weeks, and it just gets me really excited. Even if you don't have anything, like that's the time that you need to plan. Like reach out to a friend, talk about going on a hike. If you live in a cold area, talk about having a girls' night or movie night, or you know, just something, so you have stuff to look forward to. If you happen to be in a military marriage or a military relationship, it is tough, it is grueling. I have known about this type of lifestyle since I was little. My dad was in the military pretty much my entire, no, not pretty much, he was seriously in the military since before I was born. So my entire life, and I went through multiple deployments with my father as well, and so he was gone a lot growing up. He was gone on year-long deployments, year-and-a-half-long deployments. Like he was really gone a lot. And so when I married Josh, I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. I know that it can be hard and you know, sad obviously, but the biggest thing that is going to make a difference about whether or not you're comfortable being alone is your attitude. Like if you have a negative attitude about it and you're feeling like you're like the only one feeling like this, then it's just gonna make the whole situation 10 times worse. If you try your best to have a positive attitude and think of it more as like a break away maybe. I'm not even just talking about Josh, for instance. I'm talking like a break from everyone, a break from society, a break from like being around people all the time. Like I'm definitely the type of person that I just need my space, and I think better when I'm alone. I think more clearly, and yeah, like when I'm alone and Josh isn't here, that is a time for me to like really focus in on what are my goals for the next 6 months, whatever really I'm thinking about. But it really makes me focus and allows me to realize like what's important to me, and I can just like make my life all about me for a few weeks. So if you are alone, like embrace it, because majority of your life you're not going to be alone. Majority of your life you're going to have a family. Well, if you want a family, you're going to have a family, you're going to have a husband with you, you're going to have like be surrounded by people 24/7. I look at my mother who has 4 kids, and she is busy all the time, and I like think about that as like that's gonna be my life someday. And while it brings so much joy and like so many blessings, it also makes me appreciate the stage that I'm at right now and why I really just want to like enjoy like being young and not having a ton of responsibilities. When Josh is gone, I don't want to have any responsibility but myself. And also, while you're alone, think of it as like a time to bond with yourself. I think that a lot of people take their relationships with themselves and their like bodies for granted. They don't even think of it as like being a relationship. But if you think like on a deeper level, you will realize that you either have a positive relationship with yourself or you don't. And if you're having negative thoughts a lot and you just don't have like a happy life, a huge part of that is probably because you don't have a very happy relationship with yourself. You need to work on bringing yourself up and bringing up your self-confidence, doing things that will make you like the better version of yourself. Like speaking in front of a camera is not the most comfortable thing, and speaking in general for me is something I feel like I'm getting a lot better at it. I'm still like always going to be improving at it, but it's something that actually makes me really nervous because I fumble over my words a lot. So it can be hard for me to like communicate clearly what I want to be saying and say it in like a clear, concise, and easy to understand way. And with teaching, that was something I'm like kind of nervous about. So like practicing in front of a camera has really been helping me become a little more confident. So yeah, guys, like I know with everything going on right now, a lot of you might feel a little lonely, and I want you to know like we're all in this together, and think of this as a time for yourself to improve your relationship with yourself, to just embrace being alone and having this time. Most likely this whole situation probably is never going to happen again. Like we're probably not going to have weeks like this on end where everything is closed down. I actually really hope so, because you know that only results from a negative thing. So I hope that we never have to go through this experience again. But like I'm not even just talking about the coronavirus quarantine. I'm talking about in general. I just see around me, I think a lot of people aren't comfortable being alone, and I could be wrong, but I think that people that go out 24/7 and out and about all the time, it almost to me seems like they feel like they're missing something, and that's why they need to be surrounded by people all the time. And I just wanted to give you guys like a little bit of insight on how to be comfortable with yourself in your own skin, and that being alone is actually a gift, and that you can make it work. You just have to think of it in a different light. A little side note, one of the hardest parts about living alone for me is sleeping. Like sleeping. I am such a cuddle bug, so sleeping alone is so hard for me. And a couple of weird but really effective ways that have helped me is I got a stuffed animal. So I'll show you my little buddy. His name is Alfie, little piggy. And so this is my little buddy. I'm with him every single night. I give him all my love. And then the coolest thing ever, like this is like a hack, you guys. Okay, so this is my monkey nest. I sleep with this every single night when Josh isn't here. This is actually a pregnancy pillow, and I want to show you. I'm gonna put up a picture right now so you guys can see what like the full view looks like. But this thing is pretty big. Perfect for spooning. I'm gonna put it in the description below. I know like this is kind of odd, but this thing like makes me feel so cuddly when Josh isn't here, and it helps me sleep better, I swear to God. And I'm not the only one that likes this. Josh likes it too, so if you're a cuddle bug, this is like seriously a lifesaver. I definitely recommend getting it. Alfie wanted to say goodbye too. So thank you guys. If you stuck through this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. It gets this video in front of so many more people's eyes. I wanted to shout out a couple of small YouTubers. I've been trying to get involved more in the small YouTuber community, and so far it has been amazing. Like I swear, you guys are the sweetest, most down-to-earth people, and you're so encouraging. And on my last video, I asked any small YouTuber to comment down something they liked about themselves in my last video, and that I would feature them in this video. So the first person that did comment that, Her name is Laisha Langston, and her videos seem like they're about lifestyle and traveling, and she seems like a really beautiful soul. So I'll put her up in the cards above, but definitely check out her. And then the other YouTuber that I have been talking with a little bit more, her name is Ann Dove, and I know her videos are like vlogs and lifestyle and other type of stuff, but she's a really sweet girl. So I'll put that in the cards up above as well. So definitely check them out. But thank you so much. If you have been a part of my channel from the beginning, I appreciate your support so much. If you are a subscriber, like seriously, thank you so much. I love your support and I want to make the best content I can for you guys. If you're new here and this is your first video of mine that you've seen, please consider joining my family. I open my channel to you with warm arms and I love, love, love having you guys here. I post every single Sunday. I try to post more than that, but I can definitely guarantee Sunday. So I hope you guys stay safe and healthy during this time. I hope you find something to do and I hope you found something valuable from this video. Have a great week, stay productive, and stay thriving.